So, you know that one time that I called you guys crying saying I was in a car accident?
The last memory I actually have of you was actually mean.
I would take like 100 rand every 2 days, 3 days. But
You were a dumb thief.
why was I done?
You were a dumb thief.
Okay, I'm scared. I'm scared. The crazy thing is, I feel like you took out your anger on me because you used to make fun of my.
Where you looked at as being different, but then you step outside the gates and there's thousands of you. So it's like, you see what I'm saying?
Deep. It meant that Lerato never got attention. Lerato was ignored. Lerato never was asked how she was. Lerato was just there on the sidelines, and I wanted to experiment with the deep fryer. Have you ever ate a deep fried apple or not?
I'm not gonna lie, this is a good chat.
Hi, my darlings, and welcome back to the Max Show. I know you really missed me, but I'm back. And guess what? We've got some beautiful, amazing guests today. What's up? What's good? What's good? I'm so excited. Our first ever episode. And guess what? It's on the 31st of December, the last day of 2024. In the spirit of 2024, darling, today we will be talking about lessons we learned this year. I know for some people it was a fantastic year. For others, the year was boxing. But we're going to catch up and see what did we actually take from this year, because we're not going to cross over with nothing in our minds. We need to learn from our mistakes. And guess what? We listen and we don't judge. So I'm going to be introducing my beautiful co-host, starting with...
Hi, my name is Melo Arthur. Whatever you call him, Mr. Worldwide. I'm passed to my sister.
Hi guys, it's your girl Lerato. You can call me Lely, Rubimbo, whatever you want, and I'm a Leo.
Hi YouTube, I'm the last born son. I'm a Pisces, and my name is Dennis Magaya.
So now that we've got acquainted with people's star signs as well as their names, we're gonna get right into it, guys, because we're here to learn. Remember, we listen and we don't judge. So we're gonna be going around the circle asking each other, what did you truly learn this year from 2024? What did 2024 teach you? Starting with moi, the beautiful host, Mags. If you don't know, now you do. This year, I learned that you truly attract what you are, darling. If you are a nasty person, you are going to attract a nasty individual. And it also goes down to your mental, your psyche. If you don't like yourself and you body shame yourself, you're gonna land up dating and also befriending people who bring out your insecurities. That little voice that whispers at night, yeah, they're gonna become your friends and your man. So what I suggest is you work on yourself, bring that positivity so you can attract positivity. Anyway, going on to Arthur. Arthur, what did you learn in 2024, my darling?
You know, as a nigga who's learnt a lot, as a nigga who's seen a lot, I think one of the biggest takeoffs of 2025 or 2024 going into 2025, I think we should all take our family into account. We should all look back and really rekindle with our family members. And I think everyone should become someone who looks to bring families together and someone who really is the glue to a family. That's what I've taken from 2024.
And you know what, guys, I can really relate to what Arthur said because I haven't seen these guys in so long. Like, when was the last time you saw me?
It's been a while, to be honest. I think it's almost 7 years now.
No, it's more than 7 years.
Yeah.
Really? Okay. And let's just for now, so I don't look bad. It's been 7 years. But we all know 2024 is the year of the seven. And if you don't know, my birthday is 7th of July, 7th month, 1997. So I think that's a sign. Yeah. I'm so happy that I'm with my family. Imagine not seeing this beautiful face every day. That's a crime, guys. Moving on to our beautiful Lerato.
Good. So I think for me, I've just entered like the working class. So, as a new member of the working class, I've had that mindset of like, not that saving money is a bad thing, right? But as a girl, you need to take care of yourself. You know, you need to spoil yourself. That's like getting your nails done, getting your hair done, like just look pretty. Like she was saying, you attract who you are, what you see. So, I think what I can say I've learned is just loving myself, spoiling myself, and not just saving money in the bank account because you could die any day, guys. If you feel like you want to buy yourself that Gucci handbag, just buy yourself that Gucci handbag. Maybe you attract a man with Gucci.
No, apparently we are trying to attract Gucci, guys.
Yes.
I love what she said, and I completely agree. If you are a working woman, please can you look like you have a job? Please don't look unemployed. We're tired. There's no excuse. Oh, I'm a hard worker. That's no, my love. You attract what you are. You will attract someone who doesn't care about you. Anyway, giving it to DC, the youngest in our little group. What did you learn 2024?
Yes. As a teen in high school, I genuinely feel like I've learned self control, uh, how to control my feelings. Um, because in high school, you learn a lot of things, you experience a lot of things. So being able to control your feelings, control how you feel, is a very good thing because you're gonna experience a lot of hate, you're gonna experience a lot of love, and you need to be able to control all those feelings. I feel like that's one big thing I've learned in 2024.
Fantastic. I 100% agree with what he's saying. Guys, you can no longer be a slave to your emotions. There are going to be people who trigger you. The triggers are to teach you something. It's all about how do you react to those triggers. I know sometimes it's really hard to control ourselves, but we should. And going on a serious note, we've been seeing a lot of gender-based violence, and it also stems from not being able to control your feelings. You know, you are angry at your girlfriend, all of a sudden you're stabbing her. Please, please, please stop being a slave. Bob Marley said what? Do you remember what he said? Free yourself from mental slavery. Anyway, I'm so glad that you guys shared the lessons you learned. You can see all these young people because I'm the old one. They, yeah, I am an old granny.
I think you're no hate, to be honest.
Anyway, let's just mind what he said. But yeah, these are young, mindful, intentional people. And I love that. Thank you for teaching us. Now, let's play a game, guys. We're going to play a game, and it's all about what we learned. It's a New Year's Eve game. And yeah, let's see. Let's see. Are we going to expose each other?
Before we expose each other, can we just start off slow? You know, we don't want to just throw us into the deep end.
Yeah.
Personally, I think we should expose each other. I'm here for violence. I'm here for all that, all that, all that. I think
I
we should
don't-
expose each other. I think everyone should divulge their deepest, darkest secrets for the world to see. I think everyone should see how
This
crazy
is going
everyone
on
is.
YouTube. You do realize
Yes,
that.
yes. The public
Okay.
must see what I have to deal with on a day-to-day basis. These guys are not. Let's go.
You know what, guys? First of all, we listen and we don't judge. Remember that, okay?
Okay, then there's something that I've been keeping that you should also know.
Okay.
Are we doing we listen when we don't judge?
Yeah, let's start with it. Let's start with it.
So you know that one time that I called you guys crying saying I was in a car accident. It was actually because my friend was drunk. He was driving the night before and we were all sloshed, gone. He hit into someone else's car and I bruised my face and everything. And I just lied the next morning saying it happened in the morning, or us mommy was gonna ask what we were doing.
Oh my god! And you know the wait. You know the craziest thing is you guys are looking at the angel, the good one, huh?
I
She's
am the
supposed to be the
angel.
one that like, oh my god, Lorato. She's the one who's getting sloshed.
And in a car with a drunkard.
Okay, first of all, it was my second year of university.
But we don't judge.
It was my second year of university just to defend myself. I didn't know anything. I was just having fun and exploring. And I thought that's the best way to explore.
Okay, and what exactly from that experience, what did you learn?
Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna take it to a religious point of view, right? Before I got into that car, I had just come out from Groove with my friends. It's that one of those things where people say, let's go to the second location, let's go to the second location.
Never go.
Never go, never go. And best believe the Holy Spirit told me not to get into that car. I was told multiple times. We were even being stored, talking to other people who are like, how can you go? Don't go. Guys, I went into that car. I got into that car. A piece of glass, literally, because I was holding
my
glass.
God.
It literally like
Oh my
broke into my face,
gosh.
and I had a scar.
I'm so sorry.
It
I
was
know.
bad, but
No, I'm so
I obviously
sorry.
couldn't tell the truth. I just had to lie. But that's as bad as it can get. I don't think I've done any. Okay, maybe one or two more things I've done that are bad.
And what did you learn from that experience? You were telling us what you learned.
I learned like to listen to your gut. You're like, listen to the voice. If your voice is telling you not to do something, just don't do it. Like, guys, don't like things as well. As women, as you grow older, like, there's no need to be going to second locations. Like, just relax and go home.
Bruh, like, are you a party promoter?
Exactly.
Are you Wi-Fi? Wire? Like, stay home. Like, I'm so glad that you are alive and you're okay. And I just want to say, I'm so sorry that you had to go through that trauma alone because you had to lie. But it sucks that you had to go through that because you're so scared people are going to judge you.
But that's the thing. This is actually opening up a Pandora's box. It's like
Yeah.
you guys say, yes, I have to present as a goody two shoe and be the good child or whatever. That comes with a lot of pressure as well. Like
Mm.
you guys were given the opportunity to act out and be naughty. I had to present as the good child. I was not allowed to mess up in life. I had to be the straight A student. I couldn't go out with my friends. I literally I never went out in high school. Let's just be for real.
Hey. Okay, this is like open chats, right?
Yeah,
We
we're
can
doing
talk.
open chats now.
Open chats.
We're getting into
We're taking
it.
you, taking you.
We're taking
your swag.
you there.
We're taking your swag. This is open chats now. We're taking it.
Yes. Yes.
So open chats, huh?
yes.
You say it's pressure, whatnot. You're the oldest child, whatnot.
Yeah.
But you don't understand as us as the people that are following behind you.
Who are the
Yes.
people?
It's me and DC, right?
Okay.
We have to be the ones that are following behind the footsteps of the person who's become a doctor. We have to look at the doctor.
Yes.
Hey,
She's not a
hey, she does
doctor
physiotherapy.
yet.
She does physiotherapy.
That's a
She went
doctor.
to Western Cape.
Yes.
Come on, let's be honest.
UCT.
This
UCT.
is-
Put
this is a
some
crazy thing.
respect on your
Respect
name.
on your
girl.
name also. So putting respect on a name, we also have to look at the fact that we also have to walk in the same respect.
Mm,
You see what I'm saying?
deep. Okay.
So walking in the same respect, we also have to understand that our footsteps have to mirror the same footsteps of someone who's walked in a path of very, very
like greatness.
greatness
Yeah.
and a path that leads to a lot of success.
Yes.
So we have to understand that we walking in your footsteps also. So you can't just be here saying, hey,
Doing whatever she wants.
Because I've had this chat a lot, like being in Zim, being the one who decided to run away from everyone. Yeah. So to be honest, we as the youngest, the people that have to look up to you, the people that have to be the guys that have to protect you also, we can't look down on you. You know, you're the one we look up to. So never put yourself in a position to make us look at you in a different perspective.
But that's what I was saying with the pressure. You put me on such a high pedestal that I can't mess up. And as soon as I mess up, it's like, Lerato did this. How could she?
Can I jump in? Because I actually wanted to say that as Arthur was speaking, because Lily's trying to say, hey, I'm your big sister and I'm going to do the right thing. But you need to understand I'm a human being as well. I'm a woman as well. You can't just expect me not to mess up because you can actually become depressed because of trying to live up to your siblings, your family, your parents' expectations. Because every single time now you have that voice, which is you saying any little thing that you're doing that is correct, you still feel like it's not good enough. And I think she's done well, you know. And Lerato, one thing I can say, as by the way, we are cousins, but in our culture we're sisters. Because like our father said, cousins is casual, you know. I just want to say that I'm your big sister. You need to remember there's another sibling who's looking at you in the light of you're a child. So even as much as you need to be good, an older sister to your siblings, you are still somebody's young sibling. When I see you, you have someone to guide you. Don't feel that pressure of being an older sister because I'm there as well. You get what I mean? And I messed up for you. So what pressure are you feeling? I already set the bar and the bar was down below. And speaking of younger siblings, we want to hear from our little baby as well.
I don't want to interrupt him, but I don't want to lose this thought that I had. But another thing with adding to the naughty ones, right? You guys said you took the bar, you raised the bar high. It meant that Lerato never got attention. Lerato was ignored. Lerato never was asked how she was. Lerato was just there on the sidelines because everyone else was watching what Arthur's doing, what Jesse's doing, or what DC's doing.
In my opinion, Lily always got like the main attention.
Thank you.
Because I feel like even when we like go to like see family and stuff,
Yeah.
people be like, you should be like Lily, you should be
Thank
like
you.
Lily."
Tell them.
Oh, you don't see what Lily does. I won't lie to you. And also, in my opinion, Arthur always got the shame. He always got the blast
Thank
from
you.
our parents.
Always
From what
getting
I've
blessed.
seen, from what I've grown up to seeing, Lily was
Always getting blessed.
always the angel. In my opinion, she will always be the angel. So
But it's calm. Because as someone who's come from a bar that is very low, a bar that is very low. As people who've seen the bar, I think it was easy for me to be like, okay, the bar is there. I just don't have to do those things, you know. So then that is what I give up to you, you know, someone who has shown me that, you know what, I can fuck up, but there's always a way back. I can always come back. You know, I can always be like, okay, there I went left. I was supposed to go right. Let me make a U-turn.
That's great. I'm glad that you shared. That was insightful, Lily. Thank you for sharing, guys. You know, she really like pointed a mirror at me and I realized that wow, I'm seeing it from another perspective. And you're right, when we were busy acting up, especially in high school that time, you were just there. And I think it really affected you psychologically. And I'm sorry that our actions affected you being seen. So thank you for sharing, my love. And like what Arthur said, thank you, by the way, for what you said. That was the point. The time when I was apart from you guys, I realized that I'd messed up a lot. And I realized that if I came, it's not that I didn't think of you guys or I didn't want to reunite with you guys, but I kept asking myself, like, if I came back, what do I have to share? It's not about the material things, what can I give them, but like, have you become a better person? Or are you just going to influence these kids on your same path? So I'm glad when I came now, I reached out to you guys. I truly felt like I'd worked on my trauma because I don't want to trauma dump. Like if I'm an angry, hurt people, hurt other people. And I don't want to come and be your other sibling because if we're being honest, growing up, I'm going to be 100% honest. Zoom in, cameraman, zoom in.
A bully,
I,
a bully.
Jessie, Mpo Jessie Tashinga Magaya. I was a bully. I bullied the actual beep out of my siblings. I was hurting. I look back at the memories we had. Yes, we had fond memories, but I didn't talk to you guys nicely. It was just, hey, you no, relax.
I mean, to be fair, we were all nasty to each other. It wasn't just you being nasty to us.
Are we gonna be on? Are we gonna go deep in this chat, or are we gonna keep it surface level? Answer.
the last memory I actually have of you was actually mean. To be honest, you came. I think I was around like I don't know 10. You came to me and then you're like, "Oh, how old are you?" I'm like 10. You're like, "You're so short. You should grow up." I'm like, "Wow." and it was like my first time seeing you in a while, and I just stood there and I was like, wow. And I didn't talk to you. You just left.
Wow.
So I was like, man.
Wow, wait. Let me get this straight.
I'm
As a pro
lost.
instigator, let me get this straight. You just came to the crib, huh? You came to a pause and you're like, yo, you short nigga, grow up. You're such a short ass nigga. And then you piece the scene. You're like, yo, it's my time to dip. Is that, is that, is that,
I can't even say anything because the thought process of me saying, like, that's what
yeah.
I'm. Okay, first of all, I would like to start by saying I'm so truly sorry for doing that. to you.
Damn.
That was so wrong. And you said you were 10, right? So that was 5 years ago. And I can tell you today, I am not that person anymore. That is part of the reason why I changed my identity and I went by Mags, because I just wanted to become someone else. And I'm so sorry. In my head at the time, I thought I was making a joke. I thought it was funny, but it's not funny because you don't know me like that. We don't, and also you're growing. Imagine how you feel when you're still growing as a 10-year-old and someone is making fun of your height. So I really want to apologize for that. And I can tell you right now, me pointing out your height was probably because I wasn't probably happy with myself and how I looked. And I projected my insecurities onto you. So I do apologize for that. Do you accept?
I accept it.
Ah, yes, that's good. Oh, we are all healing.
I accept
And
it.
we've discovered that Jessie's the villain.
No, man, we all grow. Like you said, I feel like we discussed this before, but the way we behaved around each other was obviously from what we saw growing up.
That's what I wanted to actually
Yes.
get into.
Like I feel like our behavior is influenced by our environment, our appearance. Sorry to mention you guys.
Sorry, mom and dad.
But if we see you guys fighting and not getting along, obviously we're gonna pick up that tendency and just
Fight as
I
well.
don't feel like I should get it because you need to grow up seeing love. You need to grow up seeing
Exactly.
people holding hands, kissing, being told I love you and stuff like that. Because I don't even think okay. Arthur now recently does it. Arthur now tells you like, you know what, I love you, but it's something we never used to do growing up. Like
Ever.
affection to us, like if I go to DC and I hug him or I rub him, he actually tells me to stop it. Like he literally tells me to stop it because it's something foreign to him.
And you know what? I agree 100%. Do you know, even in my relationships, it affected me because I realized that you're not just being lovey-dovey. I saw it as like not ew, but like I'm being stupid. Like just hugging and cuddling. As siblings, there's not a single day we ever cuddled. And even when you would cry, there was no one to say, even I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that. It's like, get over it. And I'm sorry to say, and I'm not blaming our parents. It's not just our parents, our whole family. As Black people, we are taught a certain version of love through our household, how we speak to each other. And us as kids, we carry that into our adulthood. Like, that's why now we've rekindled. I'm like that annoying auntie who will be like, don't use certain words like stupid. I know we're joking around, but I feel like that's how it starts. Do you get what I mean? If we normalize, oh, you're so stupid, oh, shut up, or whatever, that's what we're going to teach our kids, isn't it?
But to be honest, to sidebar, let's just say all that. I agree. I definitely agree. Those are valid points. I think this all stems from the fact that we've all matured now. We're all sitting here as matured people. We're all people, all grown and all that, whatnot. We all look good now and all that. So I think that all stems from a place of maturity. And now that we're all mature, sitting here talking to each other in a place where a lot of people now that who don't even know us now can see a lot of our problems as a family and a lot of our weaknesses and grow from that. So it all stems from maturity.
Valid. I like what you said. That's power. That's power. Just to get off the serious note, I still want to listen to your "We Listen and Don't Judge."
Oh yes, guys. Sorry, we
Sorry.
took it deeper and deeper.
Just to
But-
make it fun a bit. Yeah.
Yes, we need to make it fun. The listeners can't just be like, eh.
Okay, G. Okay, we listen and we don't judge.
I'm scared.
Huh? we listen.
And
we-
we don't judge.
Okay, I'm gonna do something light, something very, very calm for you niggas, because I know you niggas. All right. So, first year university. You know how I started the butcher and whatnot. So the fundamentals, the money, it was coming into my account. You know what I'm saying?
And then?
It just say me, I was charging at least 300 a day.
300 a day.
You
300 USD, my darlings. This is not Sim dollar. We're talking about United States
Can
of
we
America.
just reflect how much that is in rands?
I kind of minus that a lot.
And you never even sent me a chat piece.
Okay, there was this.
Exactly.
Listen, we don't judge.
Okay, fine. No follow up. No follow up.
Okay, but can you tell me how much $300 is roughly in
Oh,
rands?
yes. Let's check.
Who wants to convert? Okay, I'll convert.
What's the conversions? Let's ask our behind.
Okay, can I explain myself first? Number one,
Oh, we don't judge.
I
it's fine.
spent 1 year making this money. I spent 1 year busting my ass. I was going from Ngezi to Wedza to Harare back to Ngezi in 1 day. That's 1,800 kilometers of driving. That's almost 16 hours. Every other day, I'm driving.
He was spending.
Plus buying the equipment, plus hiring the people, plus everything that goes into business. I was doing that.
Thank you for sharing. He was eating 5,600 rand every day, and
That's
he
mad.
is
That's
freaking
mad.
21. He stays with his father. By the way, he has no children. He has no.
Hey, I was on res. I was on campus. Everyone who knows me, shout out all the people on Cut. You know, I have my own photography, Mellow Media. You know the vibes, Mellow Media. You know everything.
What campus? Shout it out.
Shout it out! It's on campus. It's Cut
the
campus. Chinua University of Technology. All the people out there.
Boo,
Shout
boo,
out to
boo,
you guys.
Zimbabwe
But
here.
you know, 5K a day.
To be fair, I can't say I'm not that surprised.
Same.
I feel like I saw it coming. I'm so sorry, but you had so much control of that butchery that I'm not surprised that some of the funds went missing.
If we ran the butchery, I think we would be right now in Milan with the family.
Okay.
Anyway, we're not judging. Let's move on. Let's move on.
Okay.
I don't really have.
It's DC's
anything.
turn. Our baby.
I guess I'll start off small.
No, it's not big.
Start
Nah,
big.
nah,
You in 15.
I'll
What
big
big
one.
things do you have?
Nah.
At 15.
Tell us, bro. Tell
Small.
us, bro. Tell us,
If
bro.
you do it again, I'll go big. But I guess once Arthur was drunk, very drunk.
Oh, I know this.
It's not that, but once Arthur was very drunk,
Uh-huh.
we were all annoyed, I guess, because he also threw up in the car. So I guess I was
We don't
very
judge.
annoyed.
We don't
So when
judge,
we
we don't
arrived
judge.
home, there was this one time he was sleeping in the car. I opened the car door and I slapped him so hard. I don't
Oh.
think to this day he knows who it was, but
To this day. To
I
this day.
slapped him very, very
To
hard.
be honest, as the older brother who was getting drunk in his presence, it's okay. I think I deserve that. I should I shouldn't be doing those things in front of my little brother. I think I should be acting with more responsibility. Drink with responsibility. Drink under.
Responsible.
Thank you.
Thank you for that, Arthur. That is so grown of you. I'm so proud of you for saying that. Oh my gosh.
I actually wanted to divulge on that a little bit because he said that he shouldn't be doing it. I wanted to ask how it made you feel.
We're going deep. Princess.
I mean, as a younger brother, you kind of see what you should not do, and what you should do. It's kind of like a stressful thing that, okay, you can see that they're now in university. Now I need to go to university. Lily has a good job now. I need to get a good job. And also, some of the things you should not do is, like, let's say, drinking and smoking at a young age, because doing that could really mess up your life. Yeah, that's basically
Okay.
what I've learned.
Okay, I'm glad that you've learned not to be Arthur. Not that there's anything wrong with you, my darling. We love you, and you are one of the smartest people I know. I mean that you are gonna go far when you're already on the right track. You're already self-aware. A lot of people are not self-aware. Anyway, is it my turn?
Yeah.
Yo, guys, I need to think. Like, the thing is, I have it on notes, but I need to think of what's not gonna tarnish the brand. We're building a brand, so we listen and we don't judge.
We're not judging.
Okay, I will tell you know the story. I told it at Christmas. So one time, I don't know why we were once upon a time all of us thieves. Maybe not Lerato, but some of us have really become people who steal. And when I was, I think I was in grade 5 or 6. So I was like 12, 11, 12. And I have a cousin of mine. Hi, Rumbi, if you're seeing this. So my cousin had been working, and there's a time when I was in her room and she was so excited, and she showed me all the money she had made, and it was in like a envelope, right? And I don't know, she needed to use it for something important. I don't know what came over me, guys. I can't tell you. But your girl started
It's the bag.
using her bag. So I would just take, back then it was a lot of money. I would take like 100 rand every 2 days, 3 days. But I was a nice thief because I would go. No, I was nice about it. I wasn't selfish. I didn't go and spend the money by myself. I spent it on them, including you, Rumi. Remember when I bought you KFC? Thank you, girl. Thank you for sponsoring.
Wait. What's that series on Netflix? The Money Heist. What is it? It's a Money Heist.
Yes, it is Money
And then
Heist.
they end up spending on the civilians.
Exactly.
You like Robin Hood or something.
I'm Robin Hood, but you weren't really a villain. That's the thing. I stole from the wrong person, but she knows. She knows I stole from her, by the way, because I got English.
Yeah.
Start again. I got caught, and my dad, everyone found out, and I had to just be honest.
Wait,
and
so how did they catch you?
they were like, someone stole, and like now they were pinpointing it, like it was bad, bruh. Like bad to a point where people wouldn't talk. And I had to just be like, and then they calculated, okay, Jessie has been buying a lot of things lately.
Yeah.
Where did she get the money?
Up are you young?
Yes, where am I getting money for Coke, KFC, chips? I bought food, snacks. You ate, we all ate.
So wait, you weren't a nice thief. You were a dumb thief.
Why was I dumb?
You were a dumb thief.
I was 12.
Yeah, no, why were you?
The money you're spending.
What
the
was I
money
gonna
on us.
do? Save for mortgage at 12 years old?
No, why are you stealing the money? And then you go buy things and show people that you have money.
It just shows I was 12.
Exactly.
But anyway.
If I was 12 and I was stealing, I wouldn't buy things for you. That's why you're
Yeah.
stealing, to be selfish.
Whatever. Anyway, that was we listen and we don't judge,
We
guys.
don't judge.
Are we gonna do another spicy round?
This one is very light though. Like I'm a good girl. I'm a good girl.
This time is deeper.
No, I can't. Yo,
I don't have anything
the
that
thing
deep.
I wanna expose is just too tarnishing.
So okay, I'm scared. I'm scared.
I'm scared of the
genuinely
internet.
scared.
Yo,
Speak, chief. Yeah. Speak.
No, I don't have anything scary. Like I said,
I know.
I didn't have room to do naughty things.
Hey, tell us your naughty things, chief. The public, you see these people, huh? You see the chat.
I don't know
What
if
do
you
you get?
guys remember this. Goes back to when we were young, but we used to have a deep fryer, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So there was this one time everyone was watching TV,
Yeah.
and I wanted to experiment with the deep fryer. So I took an apple
Oh my god.
and I took an apple and I put it in the deep fry because I wanted to see what it would taste like, right? And I went to go watch TV, so I forgot that the
I
apple was
remember
still
that
deep
story.
frying. So the deep fryer broke and there was smoke everywhere in the kitchen. And then mommy started calling everyone to
Everyone.
ask who did it. And I denied it.
No, I think
She
I went-
beat all of
think
us up.
We all went down for that. And you know what's sad? Like I actually remember that story. Like she was so angry, and this Han literally, deny when you cry. This Han was ready to cry to defend herself.
I denied it. I'm not gonna lie, and I do feel guilty because I remember mom cutting up that apple and making us eat
Eat it.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, talk about weed. So about trauma. Have you ever ate a deep fried apple? Dog?
We
Wait, wait, a deep fried apple. Dog. Oh, but you didn't even do anything. It wasn't you. It wasn't you who deep fried it. It wasn't you. You just come to the kitchen. You're chilling. You're chilling, bro. You're chilling. You walk down. You walk. Oh, they'll come here. What's going on? Go to the kitchen. Eat this apple right now.
imagine.
Huh? What do you mean eat this? Eat it right now.
But as siblings, that tends to happen a lot because I remember in primary school, I don't know why Lerato, where your hairline was going, girl. I'm just saying. Lerato's hairline was running away and she was like in grade 3. So then mom decided to shave your hair. And for some reason, mine had to be shaved as well. You had the problem. Do you know that? It was your hair was relaxed and now it was becoming
I don't remember that.
no, it was literally breaking off. And I had natural hair. I've always been like kind of a natural hair girly. We had chiscop. She literally shaved it like down to nothing. We were
But-
shiny.
The crazy thing is, I feel like you took out your anger on me because you used to make fun of my short
Of course
hair.
I did because you had the problem and I had to suffer from it. At the time, I blamed you because I was just like, dude, why couldn't your hair have grown? Because I felt like, why did my hair? Why did I have to get my hair shaved?
you suffer?
Like, why did I suffer? And
Okay,
I was-
I don't remember that. I just remember you making fun of my short hair.
Do you not remember us having the same bald head? Do you know how I remember I had a bald head, guys? I went to Brescia House. Shout out to Brescia.
Yo, speaking of pressure trauma, like going to school with short hair was
That's what I want to
traumatic.
tell them. Guys, in grade 5, I rock up one day, on Friday, I had my long little, small little pondo. Monday, shiny cheese scope. People thought I was sick. People asked me if I had cancer, bro. That's why I was so genuinely even the teachers put me. Remember, because it's also a Mlungu school. By the way, like in my matric, we were 7. So imagine you, Daki, walking into a Mlungu school with a cheese scope head in the burbs.
That's why. That's why.
It reminds me, speaking of going to Mulungu school, I think it was your last year of matric and you guys did that thing where you spray shaving cream on people.
Yes.
So back then I was also in my natural girl era.
Yes.
So with natural hair, if you wash it, it shrinks.
Yes.
So I remember we sprayed our shaving cream or whatever. People washed out the shaving cream for my hair and my hair shrunk
Yeah.
to a point where I was so embarrassed and so scared. So I walked around wearing like the hat over and people kept on asking me what's wrong with me.
That's so sad.
Like,
as a black child.
As a black child,
it's so sad.
now it's like, what the heck? Why was I so embarrassed?
Like it's so crazy.
But I just remember, like, I wanted to go home. And I'm someone who never used to like to walk home. But bear in mind, that day, I was prepared to walk home. Like, I don't want to be here anymore.
I'm not gonna lie. This is a good chat.
it
This a good
is.
chat.
I actually want to indulge
Because
after you.
I think as people who grew up as a minority in a majority country, it's kind of crazy. We're kids that went to Crawford,
But we're minority.
but we're minority. Like facts, I literally had 7 people, 7 black people.
really?
Same number. It was
Oh.
7 black people
Imagine.
in my school. So I understood how it was to be like that type of guy where you looked at as being different, but then you step outside the gates and there's thousands of you. So it's like, what's the real difference between everyone when you walk into the school? Huh?
Yeah.
So I understand that.
Yeah.
But I feel like he played high school well in the sense that he was very popular and he was liked by people. I mean, at Brescia, yes, I was fine. But once I got to Crawford, you're a minority and plus there's the element of money. You had to be rich to be in a particular group. You had to be rich to hang out with a particular crowd of people. And I personally was not there. And it's also that thing of you're black and you've got these white popular boys calling you by whatever black name they can. Like I was
That's
called
so gross.
Lesejo, I was called like very funny black names. And I remember always telling them that's not my name, but they didn't care.
Wow, and it's so crazy. Because I actually have 2 things to touch. First of all, what happened to Lily was so sad. As a black child, it's so sad to think you're embarrassed over your own hair, but I don't blame her. I blame society. The system when we were growing up, it's only cool to be black now. It's only desirable to be black now. Back when we were children, it was like there was something wrong with your skin. You had to feel ashamed just because your hair short. Like it's so silly when you think about it now.
No, like it's
so
stupid, like-
it's really dumb. But you know what? I'm glad that we're out of it now and we're able to realize our beauty and we're not ashamed of being a black woman, you know?
Dude, like I remember that day I got home because I had a tutoring session. I was so embarrassed. Like I got home, ran, and I took the blow dryer and I blow dried my hair because I was scared that my tutor was also
gonna see your
was gonna
small,
see
small hair.
and she would laugh and ask me what, because someone legit asked me like what's wrong with your hair, and I was like I was like what? Okay. And you know those Besha hats, it's just this
And you know it makes it even more flat when you put it on.
like yo guys, trauma.
But and then going to what Arthur said, and also what Lily, your comments about Arthur, I think the reason why Arthur became so popular because he was smart, he understood the game. From he got there and he knew he needed to become a character. He even if you look at his popularity, he was that popular black boy. And as a popular black boy, there's certain attributes and characteristics you need to have. You have to be funny, you have to be a risk taker. Like sometimes you're tired. Like you're tired of entertaining
No.
these kids.
To be honest, it's something I don't really talk about. But at that school, of course, I was a popular guy, but it was more of a sense of I was popular because I played a lot of sports. I was an athlete. So being one of the person who was one of the only black people to be in all the A teams. I played almost all the A teams besides swimming. I was in all the A teams. So then, as one of the people who was supposed to realize that I'm actually talented at this, like being an athlete, I'm talented at that. Understanding that there's a lot of prejudice or racism in South Africa, it's very prevalent. It's something that you can't get away from. I was someone who was disallowed to get Sportsman of the Year a few times. If you don't know, they gave it to a few white guys. They were just like, I'd rather give it to this guy than to give it to that guy. But it's okay. No, but it happens. It's
And
not
I want to
something-
jump into that. I know, guys, if you're watching and you went to my school and you were in my class, I know growing up I was a little bit troublesome. But you guys denied me of my leadership colors. I was head of Servium. I should have gotten that badge, but it's okay. God had a bigger plan for me, and it's okay. Keep your badge now. But I'm still hurt, just for you to know.
But to
Still
be
hurt.
honest, going over those things, it's in the past. We're looking over to the future.
No, I still love you. It's in
looking
the
over
past.
to the future.
You heard it, my darlings. You heard everything these kids had to say. I know there's some strange faces, the latecomers. We won't be introducing them, unfortunately, but we would love to wrap up this amazing podcast. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you learned. We learned about our lessons from 2024. We had some deep chats about self-reflection. I hope you caught something. Please. Take something from these kids. Look at the youth, guys. Look at them. Latecomers, would you like to say something?
She doesn't want to say anything.
no. It will be a no.
I just wanted
Don't
to
forget to tune in, like, comment, and subscribe.